Hey everyone, this is Dr. Philip Cordova with Core Chiropractic. And today we're going to talk about building health reserves. Now, this is one of those things where you may not think of it that way, and I find most patients don't think about building a health reserve. It's always reaction mode, right? It's always like, how sick do I need to be before I decide maybe I need to do something different? It can be as simple as, how much weight do I need to gain before I decide maybe I'm pushing it too far, right? I'm in my bigger pants, I'm not feeling so good, and maybe I'll then take action. Or it could be something of, a friend of mine recently had to climb up a hill and she wanted to go hiking with her friends, and suddenly she realized she couldn't do it, that she had gotten to a point in her life where she was so out of shape that it was not possible for her to enjoy that process. So think about it this way. If you had to catch a cold right now, if you said, you know what, in the next couple days, it's very important that I get sick, what are some of the things that you would do to get sick? So you may decide to start eating a lot of sugar, maybe drinking too much alcohol, maybe sitting around on the couch, not getting enough rest. You certainly would not eat well, right? You would eat a lot of bad foods. You would do things that would negatively affect your health if you were trying to get sick. But on the other hand, if your goal is to be healthy and to build up such a reserve of health that you can, have nothing but Pizza Hut for a day and still be okay, then it's important that you build health reserves. So what are some of the things that you would need to do to build up health reserves? I mean, that's going to be certainly drinking enough water, getting enough rest, preemptively going after exercise and not just walking on the treadmill, but challenging yourself there. It may be, trying to eat as many healthy things as you can to try to build up those health reserves. But it's also going to be, taking care of your spine, taking care of your health in that way, so that your nervous system's working the way it's supposed to, your body's going to work at optimal efficiency, so that when you do exercise, when you do eat right, it's going to make a bigger difference in what you do. Instead, though, very often when I'm talking to patients, it's already, I think I've already addressed, that most of our patients that come in here do little to no exercise. And we can take it a step further than that, right? I was having a conversation with a patient. She was saying, do I need to keep getting adjusted? And I said, well, tell me something else healthy you did for yourself today. And she could not think of one single thing, right? She did not eat well for breakfast. She did not exercise. She sat at a computer all day long. She didn't get enough rest the night before. So literally coming in and getting adjusted was the only healthy thing that she had done that day. And so for some people, it is the only healthy thing they do, and that's unfortunate. It's really important that you take care of yourself in that way and build up those health reserves. So let chiropractic be a part of your health reserve program, right? So let's add in, if we can build up health reserves by being consistent, by doing as many healthy things in a day as we can for ourselves, and not just, let's not maybe start smoking today, but let's take it a step further. Can we exercise today? Can we stretch today? Can we get adjusted today? Can we avoid all sodas today? Can we take a break from the alcohol for a few days? Can we go to bed a little bit earlier tonight? Can we do all these things to try to help ourselves reach a higher level of health? And so think about some of these things where you are being consistent, that you're building up those health reserves, that you're helping your body not just get through and not just kind of deal with some of these activities in these, your typical day, but let's try to achieve a higher level of health. Let's try to just feel good all the time. It's totally okay to not wait until you're feeling bad before you decide to do something healthy for yourself. Now, a lot of times that can be overwhelming, right? I just named off a bunch of stuff and you're like, oh, I don't want to give up my sodas yet, or I don't want to start walking, or I'm not ready to start stretching. So pick one thing. So recently in our house, we are not very creative with cooking. So we tend to eat a lot of the same meals over and over again. And it's pretty overwhelming to look at a cookbook and go, geez, Louise, there's no way I'm going to be able to implement all of these things. So I've picked one night each month that it's my job to come up with a new dish with the goal of it being healthy, that my youngest child will actually eat it, and that it will taste good and it won't be overly complicated to make. And so just once per month I have to do that. So I figure at the end of the year I'll have, of 12 months of this, I'm going to have 12 new meals, hopefully, that I can now add to our repertoire and help ourselves have some healthier meals. So I see some people that just, take the stairs, or they're going to just drink water today, or they're going to cut out soda at one meal. All these things are great first steps. Just realize where you're headed, how far you'd like to get with your health, and start taking consistent steps. And don't make it too complicated for yourself. Just pick one thing that you can now start doing. So I look forward to your suggestions. If you need any help coming with ideas, your doctors will be happy to come up with your first steps. But just try something, and let's build up those health reserves. Thanks. We'll see you guys next week.